I was like, let me hop on here, y'all. I was trying to decide, do I want to go live vertically or horizontally? And I just did a vertical live, but I think I'm gonna go back to my horizontal lives. But hey, y'all, happy Tuesday. I just want to hop on here and talk about, digital marketing, of course, and how you can build income outside of a 9 to 5, no matter who you are. But I'm especially talking to the women because at the end of the day, y'all, you could be making income. You could be making your own income. So that way you don't have to depend on anybody else. If you are new here, my name is Lane, and I come on here multiple times a week, not as much as I used to just give different tips and teach y'all how y'all can actually get started, also answer questions, and just show y'all there's another way to make money besides being stuck at somebody's dusty, crusty job. Now, I'm not against all jobs, but if you had one of those jobs that's draining the life out of you and you're not making enough money, I'm talking about your job, your dusty, crusty job. And then, like I always say, y'all, at the end of the day, even if you do love your job, you should be making some other type of income, especially when y'all see what's going on right now in America, especially with the jobs and how everybody's getting laid off and all the things that's happening, right? Like nobody is safe at this point. And with AI on the scene, you're really not safe. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to come chat, talk to y'all a little bit. I don't know why I got this mic on, y'all. It's not connected. I've been vlogging today and I was using it while I was vlogging, but why I got it on right now, I don't know, because it's not connected. But I've been vlogging. I had took a break. I took a break from vlogging because I got multiple vlogs like backed up in my iPad because I'm like, I love vlogging, but then I don't edit the vlog. So yeah, what's the point? Like, so I realized I can't do long vlogs because then they just sit there because I don't want to edit them. But yeah, y'all. So if y'all can look at the title, I'm just talking about literally how digital marketing changed my life and how I got started step by step and the different ways you can start, y'all. And the fact that you can do it too, no matter who you are watching me right now. Hopefully y'all can hear me because y'all, these iPads, MacBooks, computers, whatever, they be tripping. But no matter who you are, what age you are, how old you are, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter, y'all. You can be selling some type of digital product. And the great thing about it, you can either create your own, and the best thing about it, you don't have to. If you don't want to spend time creating it and you want to just get started with something that's already done for you or an affiliate product, guess what? You can, because that's exactly how I started. Like digital marketing and learning all about digital products really like changed my life, because had I not discovered it, I know for a fact I would still be working a 9 to 5. I would still be working a 9 to 5 and still giving all my time away. Now I know I wouldn't be at that job I was at because baby, I was about to crash out at that bank job, but I would probably be at another job. I would probably be at another job. So when I say digital marketing truly changed my life, y'all, it did, because I could have easily just said, okay, let me get a different job, right? That's gonna be better. But instead of doing that, I figured out that there's another way to make income. You don't have to be stuck at a job. A job was never designed to make you rich. It was never designed to make you be able to live a life that's abundant. It's designed just to give you just enough to keep you coming back. And I don't care if you make a lot of money at your job, you still not gonna get rich, because at the end of the day, you only gonna get paid a set amount of money. Simple as that. It's not made for you to be a millionaire. You tell me a millionaire that got rich from a 9 to 5. None of them. They're all entrepreneurs, right? So thank you, Nathan. Hopefully you're having a great Tuesday. Y'all, I thought it was Monday all day. That's it is not Monday. It feels so much like a Monday, y'all. It's Tuesday. I literally been saying Monday all day, and it's not Monday. But is it Monday? No. No, it's not Monday. That's what I thought. Like, that's crazy. But yes, y'all. So I just kind of want to keep this live. Like I said, if y'all have questions, put them in the chat. But I'm just talking about the steps, y'all, and how this works, because at the end of the day, this is not hard. You have to want it. I can't make you want it. I can only come on here and talk about the steps and what I did, what you can do, give you options, but I can't make you do it. And I ain't on here to convince you either. I like to come on here and teach people and show them and talk about my story a little bit. And hopefully y'all can see that as inspiration. I've helped a lot of people get. Listen, it feel like a Monday. Y'all, my light just my light went out. Yeah, this is giving Monday vibes, right? But yes, I'm only here to y'all. I hate that light. I gotta get another light. But I'm only here to give y'all the information and tell y'all what to do. And it's up to you to want to do it. I don't have my not having money is not an excuse. It's not an excuse. And guess what? What's your name? Um, Raimondo. Hopefully I said that right. Raimondo, the fact that you saying you don't have money is the reason you need to be figuring out how to get started. Y'all use the wrong excuse. Like y'all use not having money as a reason not to learn this and invest. The fact that you don't have money is the exact reason why you should be investing. The people who get it get it. If you don't, I can't help you. You know what I mean? The people who get it get it. Use payment plans. That's why they exist. Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, Zip, all of those use them. At the end of the day, you're investing in something that could change your life. You're investing in something that's going to pay you back. You invest once into a digital product, you get to resell it over and over and over again without having to go reinvest and buy products because there's no physical products attached, y'all. I don't think y'all get it. Like I literally invested when I first started in 2024. I bought a $500 course called UBC, Ultimate Branding Course, and I'm only repeating this because I know I get new people in my lives all the time. But I bought a course from a complete stranger online after seeing them and watching them and seeing how they were able to quit their job and learn all these different skills. Same thing I come on here and do, right? I was just smart enough to watch somebody for a little while, do a little bit of research. You got to have your own motivation. You got to have hustle. If not, I can't give you that. Do a little research, and I realized, okay, digital marketing is one of the top paying industries right now. It's literally what, $1 billion-trillion industry. And I realized I can truly learn this skill. Bought a course from a complete stranger. That $500 that I invested, I didn't have $500. But you know what I did? I did it on a payment plan. I didn't say, oh, I don't have the money, so I'm just not going to start. That's crazy. That's crazy work at the end of the day, right? I didn't have the money. Well, I marry you. Y'all are crazy. I didn't have. Do I need to come on here looking crazy so y'all can quit saying that with my hair all over my head so y'all can focus? But I didn't have the money. But why would I let not having the money be the reason I don't start? The fact that I didn't have the money was the exact reason that I started. Do y'all not understand that? I don't let people tell me that bullshit. Like when I talk to people one on one and they trying to decide if they want to work with me or invest or work with me one on one, if your excuse is money, you about to get it when we on no calls because like that is not an excuse. That's not an excuse at all. Hi Michelle, how are you? Yeah, that's not an excuse. Eat an apple one bite. And one thing else I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, you get blocked real quick over here, so be careful what you say. You say stupid stuff, you will get blocked. So you won't even know you blocked. So I'm just saying. But yeah, so stop using those excuses. Stop using money. Money is not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it because you find a way to do everything else you have no business doing. If money is the reason, stop going out to eat and save your money. Stop going buy fast food. Stop going out to eat, spending all this money on actual food. Find a way to save up the money then. You have to truly want a different life and go after it. Nobody is gonna come save you. Nobody is gonna come hand you anything. Just like with me, I had to do it on a payment, y'all. Hi, Eden. How are you? I had to do it on a thank you, do it on a payment plan. So, like I said, y'all, I'm just coming on here to talk about what's possible with digital marketing and what it is and how you can actually start, y'all. You can create your own product if you have knowledge, you have a passion for something, you have something that you can solve a problem for your audience, it's profitable. You can most definitely do that, but you have to learn branding, marketing, sales, and all the skills that go behind it because you can have the idea, you can have the knowledge, you can have the passion. It can even be profitable. It can even be a good product. But are you going to sell it? Is anybody going to buy it? That's the issue, right? So that's where learning the skills come into play. So hopefully that's making sense. I'm trying to stay on track because people will look at my live later and I want them to be able to follow what I'm talking about. So that's why you invest in courses or some type of program because it's teaching you the psychology behind getting people to want to trust you and buy from you, right? So that's how that works. So you can create your own or you can start with a product that's already done where you can sell it and you didn't have to do the work. That's literally what UBC was. It was a marketing course that allowed me to resell and make money and learn at the same time as a complete beginner. Again, we love you. Y'all are distracting me. But yes, as a complete beginner. So I bought a course as a beginner. I want y'all to remember what I'm saying. I did not know anything about digital marketing when I started in 2024. I was brand new. I documented the whole journey here on YouTube. You can go back and watch some of the videos. Complete beginner. And I used the same exact course that I was learning from. That was actually my first digital product that I started talking about and promoting. I talked about what I was learning as a beginner. And as I documented my journey, I was learning at the same time. And eventually I made my first sale, y'all. It was that simple. And guess what happened when I made my first sale? I made my money back. That's what y'all don't get. It takes one sale. You made your money back that you invested. Now, guess what happens? Every time you sell it and you help somebody else and you teach them the same skills, you're profiting. Simple as that. Simple as that. Thank you, Edmund. But what about the beginning? What do you mean, what about the beginning? I just talked about that. I was a complete beginner. That's why you invest into programs that are also teaching you the skills, right? UBC is what I always keep telling y'all, right? So, Ultimate Branding Course is a beginner course. And it's going to teach you branding, marketing, and sales, y'all. And one thing about it, when you buy through me, I'm there to help you. If you got questions, all you got to do is ask. It's not hard. Yes, I wake up in the middle of the night and work on my ventures. Want it bad, so time doesn't matter. Exactly. And Michelle, that's what it's all about. If you truly want something, you're gonna sacrifice and you're gonna go get it. When I started, I was working my 9 to 5, y'all. That was the reason I started. I hated that damn job. I was drained mentally, emotionally. Like I was literally, like I just said, about to crash out on this job because it was very draining working in banking and dealing with finances and all that kind of stuff and talking to people. And I could have just went and got another job, but what am I do that for when I'm trying to like live a life where I don't have to be stuck in somebody's job, right? So I discovered digital marketing just by looking online trying to find a way to make money. And that's how I even figured out what it was. And I bought a course, y'all. I hesitated a little bit. We all do. We all think, oh, it's a scam. Y'all ride on the scam thing too long. Like all the times y'all keep seeing people talk about this, at this point, y'all should know that it's not. It's just all about who you buy from and what you buy. That's it. The fact that people are selling digital products, definitely not a scam. The millionaires are out here being made. People making thousands, y'all. I literally started April of 2024 and made $10,000 in May of 2024. My second month as a beginner, I made 10K. I've never made 10K from a job in 1 month, right? So I already knew at that point, like, okay, this is how people are living the life that they want to live and not being tied down to somebody's job, being told when to eat, when they can go to the restroom, asking for permission to take their own vacation, right? If I did it, so many other people did it. What makes us different from you? And that's what you have to ask yourself. Stop thinking, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I don't have the money. I'm scared. It may not work. But what if it do work? What did you ask that? What if it does work? What's the worst that can happen? You stay at the same job struggling, annoyed every day, gone all day. What's that's the worst? The worst that can happen is you keep your same reality. So why would you not do it, right? So thank you, Edmund. I think I said that already. So yeah, that's what I did, y'all. Digital marketing. It, like I say, if you hear the term, we're talking about digital marketing. I don't know how to say your name though, but if you hear the term, all it means is that you're promoting a product online. You're selling online, y'all. That's all digital marketing means. That means you market and sell and promote your business on the internet. It doesn't matter what you sell, even if you sell a physical product. If you're doing it online, which most businesses are, if you are a true entrepreneur today, and want to make income, you're online marketing your business. That's digital marketing. The only difference is we sell digital products instead of a physical product, meaning I don't have to go and buy new inventory when I run out of products because I never run out. Once you invest one time into a digital product or create your own, you sell the same thing over and over because it's digital. And that's how people make money fast, and that's how it's so profitable. So hopefully that's making sense. A digital product can be an ebook, it can be a course, it can be a guide, it can be a template, it can be an audio file, it can be a webinar, anything that when somebody buys it, they instantly get it. Usually a link or like a PDF or a file or something like that. That's all it is. And within the digital product is where the information is. And if it's good enough and it's solving a problem, that's how you get people to buy it. You market the product to show people how it's going to help them with whatever issue they have. And a lot of y'all think like digital marketing is just only about teaching people how to make money. No, you can, people have digital products that have to do with fitness. There's digital products that have to do with cooking. There's digital products that solve relationship problems. There's digital products for everything, y'all. Parenting. So depending on what you know and what you want to do, you can create a digital product on just about anything. The only thing I would say is make sure it's something that people want and is solving a problem that's in demand. That's it. So you don't have to teach people how to make money. You can teach people, maybe you're a fitness coach, maybe you know about meal prep. You can design a digital product around that. Only you know how to do it because you have the knowledge. But then you would need to learn marketing, branding, and sales. So you can build a strong personal brand online and actually get people to trust you and buy it from you, right? And that's all it is. That's it. So hopefully I can't explain it in any simpler terms than that, y'all. Lane, what are some of your platforms you recommend for uploading an ebook? So I use Stand Store, but there's a lot. I use Stand Store. I also have a Beacons. I don't know if you've heard of those two. Stand Store is my main account. I actually have multiple Stand Stores, which is I shouldn't have, but I do. So you can use Stand Store. You can use Beacons. There's one called Gumroad. You can use. Some people use Shopify. What's the other one? There's another popular one. I can't think, but there's multiple. There's no right or wrong to that. It's just what you're comfortable with. Look at the fees. What do you want to pay? Is it easy for you to use? I like Stand Store because to me, it's very user friendly. It may not be the most or the best platform to be the most creative, right? But it's very user friendly for you and the buyer, right? So yeah, it really just depends. And that's what people don't get. You could literally be working your 9 to 5 and making side income at the same time, y'all. When I got into this in 2024, I literally only prayed for an extra $1,000. I mean, I was new. I was a beginner, and I was trying to find a way to alleviate the paycheck to paycheck, and I was trying to pay off $20,000 of credit card debt, honestly. And I couldn't do that working my 9 to 5 because I wasn't making enough money to be paying all that debt off, right? So I prayed for an extra 1,000 a month. That's it. I was like, if I start this, God just give me an extra 1,000 a month. Y'all, I started and made 10K the very next month. 10,000. So I knew then that I was like, okay, this really works, right? I knew it worked when I made my first sale. Like when the first person bought from me, I'll never forget it. I was working my job. Like I literally started crying because my first sale was actually a $500 sale, y'all. So I don't want to hear nothing about I can't do it. Nobody's gonna buy from me. Y'all, I was selling a $500 course as a beginner. It's not about the price. It's about how you position yourself online. It's about your branding, your marketing, and you learning the actual skills, right? So yeah, it's very much so possible. You can be working your job and doing this, making money on the side. When you get good at it, if you really do it right, that money is gonna outperform your job because your job, you have a set amount, right? A set salary. Most of y'all know exactly what y'all gonna make. You know exactly what you're gonna make at your job. You're not gonna make no more unless you go and they go. You know how you gonna make more? Give up some more of your damn time. Go work some overtime. Who trying to do that? The whole point of digital marketing is to take back your time, not work more. I literally work less and make more now, right? And then don't show up, miss a day. You gonna know exactly how much they're gonna take out too, right? Because you know exactly what you make. Digital marketing doesn't work like that, y'all. You literally can make money anywhere, anytime. You can make it in your sleep. You can be out spending it and make it. You don't have to actively be online posting or going live and for a sale to come through. That's why they say it truly turns into passive income after you get started and you've built up the reputation and you have content that's working for you in the background. It truly does turn into passive income. Yes, you still have to do work, you still got to post content, but it's going to be days you can make over $1,000, $2,000, $3,500, right? There may be days you make $0. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship, right? And online income. So yeah, that's just a quick rundown on how it works, y'all. Like I said, if y'all want to start, you just have to put it in your head that this is something you truly want to do, and only you are going to be able to do it. I can try to motivate you, but I can't make you do it, right? I can't make you do what it is you need to do. Hi, Desi. You're welcome, Michelle. Yeah, so hopefully that answered your question. I'm not even finna try to say that name. Nice something. But yes, only you can do it, y'all. If you want to start, I'm telling y'all, I UBC is still in my store. It's linked in my bio. It's an affiliate course. It does teach you branding, marketing, sales. Um, it's affiliate, so you can resell the course if you choose to. You don't have to. The whole point of it is to learn the skills, right? But if you want to promote it and sell it, guess what? You're making $400+ every time you do. Um, if you want to create your own digital product, y'all, I have mentorship. I offer mentorship. I will help you figure out what it is you're good at, and help you figure out if your idea is profitable, and help you build it out in my mentorship. So if that's something you want to do, you can do that. I can teach you the branding, marketing, and sales. Everybody learns differently, but there's no excuse not to start, y'all. No excuse. No excuse not to start. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to come on here and talk about, and then just answer questions. If y'all had questions, make sure y'all ask. Is anybody on here? Anybody in here already in selling a digital product, or no? Is everybody kind of new or just on here watching? Do I have anybody in here who actually knows or has a digital product that they're trying to sell? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. But when y'all come across that content and y'all see people saying how digital products literally changed their life and they walked away from their job, y'all believe the people. I'm telling y'all, it's probably true. I'm one of them. It's probably true. And if you're new here, go look at my other content. I ain't got to prove nothing, but go look at the other content. I've been here doing it since day one, since I started. I documented it from the very beginning. Even before I knew what digital products was on this channel, I wasn't even talking about that. I was literally documenting my day in the life and work from home content. And then I started talking about how much I hated my job, all of that, and how I needed to find something else. And then I found digital mark. I literally documented the whole thing, not even realizing I was documenting it. I made a video when I quit my job. I quit my job a year in. So I quit my job in March of 2025. So it's been over a year now that I have not worked a 9 to 5. I make all my money online, and I've built multiple streams of income. But it all started with me investing in a course, learning the skills, and putting in the work, knowing that nobody was going to come save me. I had to do the work. It's that simple, y'all. It sounds crazy, but it's really that simple. A lot of y'all just don't want to invest. Y'all don't want to invest. Y'all want to use money as an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not a good enough excuse. When there's so many different payment plans, you can join any of these programs by using Affirm, Afterpay, and all those different things. So there's no excuse not to do it, unless you're just happy with where you're at. But I can't do nothing about that. I can only tell you, I'm talking to the people who want a different life, who want to take back their time, who don't want to be stuck at somebody's job all day, who want to be at home with their kids. Some of y'all don't want to be at home with your kids. Let me stop. But y'all know what I mean. Y'all want to be with y'all's family and not be stuck at a job all day. Like, that's the beauty of digital products, because it allows you to make money straight from your phone, y'all. And that's another thing. Your phone, y'all, all you need is a phone. If you don't got a laptop or iPad, don't worry about that right now. You got a phone, you can start. If you got a phone, you got Wi-Fi, you can start. When I first started, I had all the things, and I used my phone in the beginning for everything. And I had all the other devices, but I just was comfortable on my phone. So you just, like I say, you have to want it bad enough. You do. Um, and the reason why, like I say, a lot of people are getting into digital marketing, digital products, y'all, there's no shipping required. There's no inventory that you have to worry about. When people buy from you in your sleep, they're not waiting on you, because you're going to set up your systems on the back end. When somebody buys your product, it's automatically going to get delivered to them. You don't got to go every time somebody buy and send them the product. I had somebody ask me that. That's why I'm addressing it. No, you're going to have your store set up. When somebody buys, they automatically get an email with the product. That's how you're able to literally wake up in the morning and realize you've made money, and nobody's waiting on you to send them anything. So, and like I said, it can be a guide, it can be an ebook, it can be a checklist, it can be a course, a mini course, it can be a mentorship, it can be digital products are so many things, y'all. They come in different forms, different forms. And then, like I said, affiliate or done for you, y'all, you're pretty much marketing somebody else's product. You're marketing something that somebody else already created. So you don't have to do the work. You literally can get it, start learning, start marketing it, and make a commission on it, a high commission, right? That's how that works. And I started that way. And then I eventually built my own mentorship program, y'all. And look, it took me 2 years, 2 years to do that. I literally marketed somebody else's product for 2 years. So let me know if that's making sense. Let me know if y'all got any more questions for me. Tim said no. I don't know what the no was for. Probably something I said earlier though. But yep, y'all, let me know if y'all got questions. Anybody in here interested in getting started, want to know how? Like I said, y'all, all the links are in my bio. That's the best way I can explain it. In the bio. A lot of y'all commented clarity on my one video that's literally, I don't even know how many views is there right now. But y'all commented clarity, and I told y'all to check the pinned comment. Pretty much, you can book a free strategy call, or you can start with the same exact course that I started with, UBC. If you have questions, y'all, and you want to ask one-on-one, DM me on Instagram. I can't answer that, Desi. Where to buy your at? Like, that's, I don't know if you joking or if you for real. Like, I really don't know. Let me know if you joking. I think you joking. I don't know, but I'm not answering that because everybody should know where the bio is on you. You're on YouTube, you should have a bio. So you should know what my bio is. And like I said, when this live is over, I'm going to link UBC in the description as well for the people who come after the fact and may see the live. Y'all be playing. I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all either be, I don't know if y'all be joking or y'all be from TikTok. So TikTok is different. Yeah. So TikTok is different. So the bio, since you're on YouTube, you should have a YouTube channel. So if you go like to my main page, my bio is at the top. Is the best way I could explain it. I'm trying to look. Yeah. So if you may have to back out of the live, but if you go like to if you click on my name and go to like my main page where it shows my name, my bio is right there, and that's where all my links are at. Yeah. So I didn't know if you was asking a serious question, I don't mind answering. But people come on here and they be trying to be funny, so that's why. And then they have you saying something, and then just for them to be like, that ain't what they wanted anyway, right? So yeah, just go like to my main profile. I hope it's Desi. Am I saying it right, Desi? Okay, got it. So if you a serious, I don't mind. I can't tell if you're a girl. I think so though. Yes. If you a serious girl, so just go to my main profile page, like the main where you see like my banner at the top. Let me know if you find it. You should be able to. And then when you click right there, my bio, you will see a list. I have my mentorship listed there, and you also see UBC listed there. If you want to get started with UBC, I'm telling you, that's exactly how I learned this. Click on it, read through the stuff. It's like a little sales page. And at the bottom, if you do decide to join UBC, there's a checkout. Klarna and Afterpay are built in at the bottom. Click on one of those and try them. Sometimes people get approved for little to anything down. And it doesn't matter if you start with a payment plan. You still get access to the course, and you still can resell it even while you on payment. So definitely try it. And right now, y'all, I'm doing 3 people only. Listen, 3 people only. Like, if you start with UBC and you do need help, I can help you. Like, get set up at least. If you got questions, come up with a strategy, figure out your audience, what you want. Come up with a plan, because people do different things when they get UBC. It really just depends on what you want to do. So, yeah, in the bio. That's the best way I can explain the YouTube bio. But, yeah, if you coming from TikTok, yeah, you might be a little confused over here, because TikTok and YouTube operate completely different. And I hardly ever go live on TikTok. I think I've been live on TikTok. I can count on 2 hands how many times I've been live on TikTok. But over here, I come live way more often than TikTok. I may actually do a TikTok live tonight or tomorrow, because I ain't been on TikTok. I post on TikTok almost every day, but I haven't been live over there in months. The live environment is just different over there. It's different. So, yep, y'all. Let me know if y'all got any more questions. Like I said, UBC is linked in the bio. Utilize payment options. If you truly want to learn, if you truly want to get to a place where you can step away from the 9 to 5, uh, not have somebody else controlling your time. Maybe you have debt like I did, y'all. I literally had 20K in credit card debt, probably more than that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got them credit cards thinking I was just balling. I knew I had to pay them back, but I didn't realize like if you don't pay them back in full, that next cycle you gonna pay interest. Like that's the part that wasn't clicking. So I was literally paying interest, paying the minimum payment for years, y'all. I wasted so much money. The first thing I did when I started digital marketing and made that 10K, my second month as a beginner, I started paying off my cards. I paid off all my credit cards so quick, thanks to digital marketing, y'all. Had I not started, I know for a fact I would still be paying on the freaking credit cards because I wasn't making enough money to just dump on credit cards. So, like I say, you can literally change your life. And some people can get in these courses or start digital marketing and literally make they sell within weeks. Some people I've seen do it in a week. Some people it takes months. Y'all, it's really up to you. If you need help, ask questions, reach out. Don't sit there and do nothing, because the quicker you start implementing and doing stuff, the faster you're going to see results. Don't try to make everything perfect, because starting imperfect is going to work faster than you trying to make everything perfect. Right? It don't have to be perfect, y'all. When I look back at my old content, I'd be like, did I post it? Yeah, it don't matter though, because we here now, right? We are here now. Hi, Lillian. Thank you. We are here now. But like I said, if y'all just joining, we're just talking about digital marketing and how you can get started and how you can make income online, y'all. And like I said, literally change your life. It's all based on you and your own effort. Everybody sees success at different speeds because people do different things, right? Some people go live, some people don't. Some people post every day, some people don't. Some people actually go all in and actually try to learn these skills quicker than other people. So it really just depends on you. It depends on you. But if you want a different lifestyle and you know you have a lifestyle that you don't enjoy, it's not going to change unless you do something different. It's not going to magically change overnight. Even for me, when I was sick of that job, sick of getting talked to crazy on the phone and blamed for everything these people do wrong with their bank cards, like I was over it. I was like, something has to change because I was miserable. Like it was affecting my quality of life, seriously. And I never thought I would be one to say that, because I've never been one to like suffer from like just going through the mental. I've never been that person. Baby, that job took me there. I was like, okay, I see how people be going through all this shit mentally. I see now why people be crashing. I see, like, that did it. Like, and when I realized that, I was like, I can't live like this. I can't keep doing this every day. And I'm so glad that happened, because that, me being that uncomfortable and that miserable is what pushed me to wanting more. Y'all, I was fine working 9 to 5s because it didn't really dawn on me like, hey, be an entrepreneur, make money online. Because we're not taught that. At least in not my age group. I'm a millennial. I don't know what y'all are, but when I grew up, the generation that raised me, all they did was work. They didn't talk about being no damn entrepreneur. They didn't teach us this in school. They all talked about go to college and get a damn job and work for somebody else. Nobody said, learn a skill, become your own boss, be free. So now that we know that, it took me this long though. It took me being uncomfortable to be like, okay, there got to be another way. Like, I know I ain't on this earth just to pay bills and be miserable every day. And if that's how you feel right now, I'm telling you, that's exactly how I felt 2 years ago. And the only thing I did different from you, learn a skill, a high income skill. Do your research, y'all. Go, if you don't believe me, when you get off here, go look up digital marketing, digital products. Do your research on what it is and how it's changing lives. Do your own research about the industry and you'll see. And it's the same thing, y'all, as people who are going to school for digital marketing. I remember that degree used to be really popular. People would be like, I'm going to school for a marketing degree. I think it still is. Y'all, that's such a waste of time. If my daughter told me that she was in my daughter's in college right now. If she would have told me that she wanted to go to school for marketing, I'd have said, "Come here, cause you're not. I can teach you that, right? Because at the end of the day, the marketing that they teach you in school, this learning in the online space is way better. For one, you're not gonna pay thousands to a college and get out and owe all them freaking student loans, and then get out with your little bachelor's degree and have to. Well, I don't want to say little, because some listen. If you do it, you do it. But then most of y'all go look for a job when you can literally invest in a $500 course, a fraction of the price, and learn so much more and make money while you're doing it. So why would you go to school for marketing? So if my daughter would have said she wanted to do digital marketing, I'd have said, baby, I got a course you can get. Come on over here. You can use mine. Right? So it's the same thing, y'all. And people go get those degrees in marketing when this is the same thing. It's just you're doing it in the online space. It's self-paced. And doing this opens up so many other avenues, y'all. The goal is to build multiple streams of income because of it, so that you never have to work for anybody else again. So yeah, that's all I got, y'all. I'm gonna stay on here like a few more minutes, see if y'all got questions, and then I am getting off. Getting off of here. So let me know if y'all got questions or not. Let me know. Oh, somebody got my Instagram growth guide just now. Y'all, that's another thing. Since somebody just bought it, it made me think of it. If you're on Instagram and you're stuck and you cannot grow, y'all, I have an Instagram growth guide. I'm telling y'all, you want to get it if you want to learn how to grow your following. I literally grew 3,000 followers in 2 weeks after being stuck. If you've been watching me, you know I could not grow on Instagram for nothing. I was still making money, but I couldn't grow because followers don't equal money. I'm going to tell y'all that now. The right followers will equal money. And that's what I teach you inside of my Instagram growth guide. How to grow your following, but grow the right people who are going to engage with your content and who are interested in what it is you're talking about, right? But my guide, like I said, is the price is going to be going up soon. So if that's something you want to get, y'all, let me know. I don't have it in my bio and it's not on my store. So I guess I should put it there, but it's not. But just let me know. Send me a message on Instagram. I can send you the link. But it's only $27, and that's for Instagram growth. If you're trying to grow on Instagram, I'm telling y'all, 3,000 followers in 2 weeks. But I've gained more than that. I've gained about 4,500, but I did the 3,000 in 2 weeks just from using the strategies that I learned. So if that's something you want, if you're interested, you're on Instagram, you're not growing, and you're trying to grow, you don't know why, I'm telling you, I put everything in it that I know. And everybody that's gotten it has literally came back to me, the majority of them, talking about how much it has helped them. And they've already seen change, y'all. $27. And that's, like I said, that's for Instagram growth. And I only mentioned that. I wouldn't have even mentioned it, but I literally just made a sale from it. All right, let me know, y'all. Last call for questions. Let me know. Like I said, if you want to start, you want to learn, you want my help, today is the day. No more excuses. UBC is linked in bio. If you want one-on-one mentorship, that's also linked in bio. I can figure out if we're a good fit to work together. I do not work with everybody. I'm telling you right now. We're going to get on a call and we're going to figure it out. I don't want to work with everybody. I only want to work with people that are aligned with me, and I want you to feel aligned with me. Did I say? Wait, I didn't say that right, did I? Y'all know what I meant, though. That didn't sound right, but y'all know exactly. I'm not repeating it because y'all know what I meant. So, yeah. figure out what you want to do. And like I said, if you are interested in learning how to grow on Instagram, because y'all do know if you grow the right following, that's only going to help you with conversions and sales. But it has to be the right people. Let me know, DM me on Instagram that you want the link to the growth guide. I'll know what you're talking about and I will send you the link. And make sure y'all go follow me too on IG. Follow me over there. Follow me over there. All right, y'all. Take it. Y'all don't have any more questions. So I am going to go. I'll try to go live again tomorrow. Don't hold me to it though, because y'all know me. I will not be on here. I'll be busy. But y'all know where to find me. If you got questions, like I said, follow me on IG. It's linked in bio. Anything I talk about, y'all, linked in my bio on my main page over here, except for the growth guide. If you want that, you got to DM me on Instagram and I'll send you the link. I will send you the link. But thank y'all and happy Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I cannot keep up with these days, y'all. It's literally May 12th. So y'all know we almost halfway through the year. If you've been watching since the beginning of the year and haven't done anything, what are you waiting on? You could have already been there. You could have already made a few $1,000s at this point, right? So now is the time, y'all. But like I said, thank y'all, and I'm about to go. So I will catch y'all in my next live, which will hopefully be tomorrow.